Hey YouTube, so I'm trying to get my tripod to act right. For whatever reason it keeps wobbling around, so hopefully this camera holds still for this video. I am here because officially, as of today, October 21st, 2013, I am 18 months natural. I am very excited about that. When I first went natural, I couldn't imagine what it would be like 18 months in. I couldn't even imagine what it would be like 6 months in. And so now, being a year and a half into my journey, I'm really, really excited about it. And I just wanted to come on here and kind of talk about some of the things that I've learned along the way. So I'm going to try to keep this short. If you guys would like to know why I decided to go natural, I can really go into detail about that in another video. But basically, I just realized my hair was not healthy when I was relaxing it. It was breaking and it was shedding, and there's all these things going on with my hair, and I just realized, you know what, I need to just stop this. I need to stop relaxing and do something else. And by the grace of YouTube and the grace of God, I was able to learn how to care for my natural hair. I also learned how to care for transitioning hair as well. I did transition for 7.5 months. So when I big chopped, I didn't have like tiny amount of hair, but it definitely wasn't long. It didn't hang anything like this. So some of the things I've learned along the way that I want to share with any of you new naturals, people who are thinking about going natural, or naturals that maybe have hit a plateau, or just anybody that's interested. One of the things I learned is you have to find what works for your hair. For me, I was trying to do other people's regimens and use the products that they were using, and it wasn't working for me. And I had to kind of somewhat think outside of the box in order to find products that work for me and work for my hair and my budget, I couldn't always follow the status quo. For example, one of the most talked about products on YouTube and internet, wherever, is Shea Moisture's Curl Enhancing Smoothie. I love the way it smells, and it's really moisturizing, but as far as using it as a styler, I can't use it. It just didn't work for my hair. So I find myself not even bothering with it. I have some sitting on the counter right now. I'm looking at it, and I haven't touched it in months. The only time I use it is like if I'm trying to moisturize my hair, I'll use it then. Another product, like the Shea Moisture Curl and Style Milk, doesn't work for me. And again, I'm keep saying Shea Moisture, but the deep treatment mask. For a lot of women, a lot of naturals, it works really, really well. For me, nothing. It did nothing. No matter what I did to it, it did nothing. So find what works for your hair. Find a routine that works for you and your schedule. I work a really hectic schedule. Yes, it's 8 to 5 job, but I typically get to work anywhere between 6:45, 7:30 in the morning, and I don't get home till 7:30 at night. Sometimes later if I have something to do after work. So I have to do things. I have a wash day, and I do everything for the most part on that wash day. In regards to finding a schedule, make sure you deep condition and do protein treatments on your hair. I only do a protein treatment when I feel that my hair needs it. When I first started transitioning, I did a protein treatment like every week for like a month, if not a little bit longer, because my hair was in such bad shape. Now I do a protein treatment like every 6 to 8 weeks because I just don't need it that often. But I do deep condition my hair on a regular basis. Don't let the natural hair Nazis tell you what you can and cannot do with your hair. If you want to use heat on your hair, use heat on your hair, but use it carefully. If you don't want to use all natural product, don't use all natural product. I don't use all natural products because I just don't. I use what works for my hair. Another thing, if you're considering going natural, do not cut your hair until you are ready to cut your hair. That is huge. I was not going to let anybody pressure me into cutting my hair or keeping my hair a certain way. I cut my hair when I got ready, and it made the biggest difference. Because if I had cut it right off the bat and had like little to no hair, I would have really regretted it. So do not cut your hair until you're ready. But yeah, that's that's just a couple of things I wanted to share. Enjoy the journey. It's not going to be perfect, just because, oh, my hair is so cute, my twist out came out so cute, blah, blah, blah. It's not meaning that being natural is easy. It's not hard. There's days when I'm like, man, I can't stand this. Like, why is my hair not wanting to do anything? Naturals have bad hair days, just like relaxed women have bad hair days. It's just hair, The further along you get and the more research you do, be it on YouTube or be it on blogs or whatever the case, you will learn different techniques and different ways to work with your hair to make it a lot easier. I was trying to detangle my hair, for example. I was trying to detangle my hair just in the shower. I learned to make a detangling cocktail, which I will talk about in another video. And it made a huge difference in my hair and how much hair I lost while detangling. This is the last thing I want to say, and I know it's probably really difficult for a lot of us naturals, and if you're considering going natural, it's even difficult for you, or transitioning is even difficult for you. Try not to be a product junkie. I had the hardest time for the first year. I would go and buy anything anybody talked about that I thought was going to work. Don't do that, because you'll find you may buy 10 products. Out of that 10 products, you may get lucky and half of them work, but that's not always the case, it's just not going to happen. You're not always going to have a product that works well for you because it works for 20 other people. You may be that 21st person that it just doesn't work. It happens. So try not to be a product junkie. Try to really research products before you buy them. And that's kind of, the pot calling the kettle black for me, because I didn't always do that. I would just see something and be like, man, that looks really interesting. And I'll watch like 10 videos about it. And then if those 10 videos had good reviews, then I felt like, oh, it's going to work for me too. And then that's how I end up being stuck with these products that I don't want and I can't use, So try to do your research. Yes, it is a trial and error, but try not to just spend so much money on these products because they are pricey sometimes. I read an article, I can't remember the blog, but it was basically about how this woman only spends $100 a year on her hair products. And a year ago, I'm like, that's impossible. There's no way she can spend $100 a year, blah, 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 blah. When you really think about it, yeah, you actually can. Once you find the products that work for your hair, you find the moisturizer, the leave-in, the styler, the shampoo, deep conditioner, protein treatment, whatever. Once you find your, base products, you'll realize, yeah, you don't spend that much money because you're not having to just try this and try that and try this and try that. Just be mindful of that. Unless you have, all the money that you want to spend, be mindful of buying all these products. I have a car note now, and so I am not buying products right now. I haven't been buying products for a little while, but I'm definitely not buying them now. So yeah, let me just do real quickly. Let me show you how long my hair is. This is a day one twist out. I did choose and twist Saturday evening, late Saturday evening. Wore them all Saturday night. Wore them all day Sunday, all night Sunday, and I took them out for work this morning. So in the front, just pull a piece. It's this long. On the left side, there's a dog on my left. So if you see a tail, that's my dog. One of my dogs. It's this long on the left. This long on the right. And let me just pull back. And about the same. Sorry. You see that tail wagging? This is the owner of said tail. This is Aretha. But yeah, so my hair has grown a lot in these 18 months. Yes, when I cut it, like I said, it wasn't super short. It was short. I could only put a little bit of moisturizer in there, kind of put a little bit of styler, and just pull it back with a band and kind of wear it as a little afro. So it has grown tremendously, especially over this last, I'd say the last 8 months or so. More so the last 6 months, really. It's just grown like crazy. So, just enjoy the journey. Enjoy it. You are probably going to love that you went natural. I love that I went natural. Hold on. Girls. I'm sorry. My dogs decided to wrestle and Aretha came and ran to mama. You're gonna more than likely love your journey. Everybody does not like being natural. It's not for everybody. But for me, it is one of the best things I ever did. And I love, love, love it. So just enjoy your journey. Do your research. Make sure you're ready to cut your hair before you cut your hair. Because once you cut it, you can't put it back on. But yeah, that's really it. If you guys have any questions, any comments, any concerns, go ahead and leave those in the comment box below. If you're not following me on Instagram, please follow me on Instagram at browneyes9853. It's the same screen name as I have here on YouTube. Thanks for watching, y'all. Have a good night. Bye.